What is up, guys? Welcome back to the third episode of the new series. The sun's going down, unfortunately, so it's going to be dark pretty soon, but that's okay. We can build in the dark a little bit. I did add some more wind turbines between the last episode and this one while I was doing some ore hunting, so I did get a decent amount of stuff. Got plenty of iron, for now at least. And then I've got a bunch of gold and silver ore that I need to process. But the basic refinery does not process gold and silver, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I wanted to start working on the new mining ship today, but I need to get some other things out of the way first, which is going to be a large cargo container, a normal refinery, and a normal assembler. And that way we can actually build the things that we need to build. And we're going to start off with the cargo container first, of course. I want to make a large cargo, and hopefully I can get everything built for it. I should have... Ooh, I don't have cobalt. So that's going to be a problem. So I need to find cobalt, is what it's saying. That's unfortunate. Okay. Change of plans. It looks like I'm going to have to drive around and see if I can find some cobalt somewhere then. So we don't have... So we got gold and stuff over there. I want to maybe drive this way and see if there's anything. I don't even know if I can go over this hill. I'm not sure if it's a cliff or not. I hope it's not. Doesn't look to be. Oh boy. So basically, cobalt is my priority right now. That really sucks. I've done quite a bit of driving around and have not been able to find any cobalt anywhere. So maybe my luck will change. I have my ore detector on. And the sun is also going down too, which is going to be make it a little bit harder to get back to the base. And nope, not going that way. Alright, so I just got back from my little adventure. I found some cobalt way over there. So now I got to unload it. I got a pretty decent amount. I think I can... Cool, I can put the cobalt into the basic refinery, get that stuff refined down. That way we can get to building the rest of the stuff that we want to build, the large cargo, refinery, all that good stuff. So that stuff's going to take a while. I'm not sure how much of it I need for production. Just 7. Good. So put that in there, and that should produce the stuff that we need to make the large cargo. Hopefully. Double check everything's produced, and withdrew all items to build a large cargo container. That is awesome. So I think I'm just going to put it on this corner, because I don't really know where else to put it, and it's kind of a temporary base. So this will work for now. I'm going to spend the next 10 years building this up, and then we will move on to the full-sized refinery, which I think is going to take a bit more. It's going to take 1,100 iron plates, which I have already. So I can go ahead and queue this up and cancel those, because I don't need them. I already have close to 1,100. That'll speed things up a little bit so that we can get this thing placed. And I'm going to place it a little bit away from here because... So it's a 2x2 on the base. I'm going to make a sorter for it. That way it'll pull the ores out of the container, inject them into the refinery, and then suck the ingots right back out and put it back into here. That way there's nothing lingering inside the refinery. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything like that with the assembling side of things. Missing a little bit more cobalt. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that, be able to do that with like assemblers. But I suppose we'll find out. And you should be done. Insufficient space, that's fine. So I think we will put you right here on the corner also. Start welding you up. Pretty much have all the plates. I need all the rest of the small stuff, that's not a big deal. Weld up already. Super close. And then we should grab the rest. Very good. Very good. Cool. So now we have the large cargo and the full-size refinery, which means, and this is going to take a little while, I'm going to have to transfer all this stuff over by hand, which sucks. But we can start with just a little bit of gold. Just make sure that it's going to run, and it is. Very good. And shouldn't be draining too much power, right? Outputting 691. And I think I'm capable of inputting about 2 megawatts with all 8 wind turbines, which is wonderful. One thing that's going to be coming soon as well, once I build my little miner ship, I'm going to have connectors on the side right here. That way I can hook up, it'll suck it right in and get to processing like it should. Aside from that, what was the other thing? A normal assembler. Let's see if we can build that. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to. This also takes cobalt. Very interesting. Cool, cool. And where the heck? I guess I have to do it through here. I need to recharge my bottle. Survival kit, cargo. There we go. Close enough. 99 is close enough. Now, as for the assembler, I don't know what I want to do with it. At least, not yet, at least. See. Honestly, probably just put it here, I think. Not enough computers. Oh, okay. Still processing. So, I think it's kind of an odd spot. Maybe I'll do it kind of down. Yeah, I don't know. Screw it. Put it right here. Temporary base. None of this stuff's going to be laid out for too long, hopefully. And we'll get this guy welded up. And then we could probably make better tools. Not sure that I want to do that yet. Okay, so we got a refinery, a large cargo, and the assembler. And something else that I want to do, now that I have the items to do it, assuming I can do it here, I want to make a gun, or a turret. And I'm probably going to put it right on top of the cargo container, for now, just because I have had a few meteor storms come in, and they got a little bit close for comfort. Or maybe I'll put it up on top of the tower for the wind turbines. Huh. I wonder. I think up there might be better. But what do I want? Do I want a regular turret? Azimuth tank turret. That's weird. don't know what these guys do. Or what was the other one? I think it was a CWI or C. Oh, I don't think I can make it yet, huh? Progression. It. There they are. So let's make a Gatling gun, Gatling turret. So you get all those after that? Ooh. So yeah, I can't even make a turret then. I'll have to make a Gatling gun first. Okay. I mean, if that's what it takes. Production, where aren't you going? What? What do you mean I don't have any? I got a bunch. What on earth is going on with you right now? Why are you doing this to me? Hmm. I am really confused right now. Because I know I have the iron. And the nickel, right? Yeah. So that was kind of like the glitch I was having before when I restarted the series, is that it was saying that I don't have the items necessary. But I definitely do, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's very frustrating. So, yeah, I'll build it like this. And then I'll debuild it. Okay, so I made the Gatling gun. Now I should be able to make turrets. Gatling turret at least. And we'll do that. That's really all we need. So build a Gatling turret. So I queued the production again and it's still doing the same thing. It's saying I don't have any of the items. But I do. But if I select it from here, same thing. Why? Why is it doing this to me? Okay, so what if I take my nickel, silicone, gravel, magnesium, cobalt, and a bunch of iron and put it into this one? Then will you work? Nickel, silicone. So this one's working. That's so weird. I don't know why that one stopped working. If anybody knows why that glitch has been happening, please let me know, because it drives me nuts and makes me want to cry. So, I'm thinking up here might be the best bet. And I need some extra steel plates, because I do want to bring it up one, or maybe two. And that way we have a little bit more range. And put you down. And now we'll have at least a little bit of defense from the meteors. Not a whole lot, but it'll definitely help. Target everything, sure. Why not? And that should work. So now I need to make some ammunition, which is I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. And can we make that much? Okay, so that'll work. I'm gonna let this craft up, load up my one and only turret up there, and then we will be moving on. Alright, so I got all of my gold and all of my silver ores into the normal refinery here. So those guys are going to take quite a while to process up, and that's okay. What I want to do now is grab the rest of these items, if I can. Cool beans. Throw those into here. And get some conveyor stuff going on so that everything is nice and connected. So we'll get conveyor tube and sorter, and that should be it. All the stuff that we really need. We need 2 sorters, and those need, yep, a bunch of components and stuff. So I don't know why I took this stuff out, but I need my nickel, silicone, gravel, magnesium, and some iron, and that should be all I need to get this stuff processed. There we go. So 2 sorters. Cue the production for 2 of those. It's gonna take a pretty good amount of time. Aside from that, I'm gonna need a bunch of regular conveyor tubes and everything, so I can queue up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 6 for now, because I'm mainly going to be using tubes to try to get this thing all hooked up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to hook it up yet, but I'll figure it out. I think I'm going to need more than just 6 junctions. Oof, okay, this stuff's going to take a little bit. I will come back when it is ready. Alright, sounds like everything is done being produced. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those worth, and then that's about all I can really hold. So the way I want this to work, and hopefully I can get it to work also, I'll have the sorter going in, and another one that's going to be coming out bound like that, with that's, what is that? Oh, small grid sorter. Okay, where's my oh, there we go. And then I will put a junction here with a tube there, probably another junction here with a tube going in and a tube connecting, and I think that's pretty much gonna cover my idea for sorting that I want to get done. Now I just gotta weld it up. There's that. The sorter. Another sorter. Tube. Junction and tube. There we go. And then that should be all connected. And then the way that I want this to work, I don't have any ores in here right now, but basically it's going to use this sorter here. I'm going to whitelist ore, add that, and it's going to drain all. So that way if there's any ore that comes into this container, it'll get pulled out and put into the refinery. And as for the refinery, when that stuff gets done, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. It's going to be a whitelist for ingots, add, and then drain all on. And then now it should, yep. So see, the gold's being processed and slowly brought in. The gold takes a while. There's only 300 gold? Okay. So yeah, that way, for the refinery, everything that's being done is just getting sucked right out. And then that way, once the assembler is hooked up, anytime I need to assemble some stuff, all of my ingots will be in the cargo container instead of just sitting inside the refinery when it's done, and it's going to clear up space and take care of everything without actually having to touch the refinery. Super cool. Hopefully it works out the way I think it's going to. And then what I want to do now is get the assembler sort of kind of hooked up somehow. So I think I'm just going to do, you know, pretty basic tube, and then another tube, and a regular tube. And that should cover hooking that up. So I'll get this welded up. And now my assembler should be all nice and hooked up, and I should be able to see, you know, well, I can see everything, but the refinery, wherever you are, that thing's working, going into the large cargo container. And then anytime I need to assemble some stuff, which I already have a bunch of stuff already in here, then it'll pull it straight out of the cargo container. But I'm wondering if I could do a similar setup to this for the assembler, but instead of the, like this sorter, instead of it draining all into the thing, it'll just kind of be free flowing. I'm not too sure it'll work. I don't think it would. I mean, there's probably a way, but off the top of my head, I can't think of a way unless I have this order. But I would have to whitelist components because it uses the components to assemble different recipes and stuff. Or I think it just uses ingots mainly. Looks like it. So maybe what I could do is have the lower sorter not draining all, but whitelisting pretty much everything except components, and then the top one could be draining all for components. That might work. I don't want to try it right now. That might be later on down the road once I'm a little bit more developed, but now that I have this set up here, I should be able to do like a connector setup somewhere on the backside for once we have our mining ship built. I can hook up and dump all my stuff in. And then upgrades, I'm going to be putting upgrades on eventually as well. What I really want to do though is get that new, well, the first mining rig set up. But I'm really tired right now. I need to go to sleep. And so this episode's a little bit shorter. The next one will definitely be a little bit better. I want to make sure that I'm more planned and ready for it, since I'm kind of recording everything instead of just building and then coming back and showing what I built. So like, got this whole contraption. It's ugly and hideous, but it's temporary and it'll work for now, and it's done. So next episode should be getting the miner assembled, or at least started. Hopefully I can just do a longer episode and just build the whole thing. Oh yeah, so much fun. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't talking too much today. I'm just really tired. So hit that like button if you're still watching. It definitely helps me out a lot. And next episode, miner. Later guys.